Do you know what's crazy, yeah?
Got you.
Do you sometimes like, you're sitting there, or you're walking, or you're having a drink, you're going for a jog, or whatever, you're about to go on set, you think, "Raw, I'm a dad." The whole me. Me.
Yeah.
Like me sometimes I forget to cream myself. Like I don't drink those 2 liters a day.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can just about put a few meals together.
Yeah.
Like,
no, you know what it is for me?
How?
I when I look at my son, that's when I'm like, rah, that's you're me, you're mine. Like,
yeah.
like it's this weird thing. It's like, rah, you came from me.
And I guess you get your toothpick and go, that sense of pride.
It trips me out.
That's how I am you know what it is for me? Like, I don't think I will ever get over the way my daughter shouts "daddy" every time.
Yeah.
I have a pick up from school.
Yeah.
You know, like whenever she just sees me, bro.
Yeah.
The daddy is it comes from the core of it, and it's like that's a title that, you know what's crazy? I feel like that's the title that it's only worthy when it's coming from the person that it belongs to.
Yeah.
So like, the person that validates it should also be the reason why you're called that. So when your child is saying "daddy" with so much joy, it's like, that's anyone else can call me a daddy, but actually, you know, it's that. Oh yeah, he's a father. Okay, yeah, that's nice. But when someone says that's my dad,
my wife calls me daddy.
Oh, here we go. Let's not get into that. I've had to stop a few people from calling me daddy. They mispronounced that one. They put a Z in front of that.
Zaddy.
I said, I'm not Zaddy. Mr. Zaddy.
Come on.
Dun, 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 dun. No, but you know what? It's that. And it's like, and you kind of just go and say, well, I think it shows you who you really are, what you're capable of.
Yeah, it does.
When it comes to being a daddy.
What's expected?
Bro.
Not say what you're capable of. There's many things my son wants me to do, and I'm like, my son, have you not seen daddy's belly?
I'm not running. Bro, it's so crazy because my daughter lets me know I've got a belly. You know, it's that honesty as well.
Yeah,
she thinks she's a bit of a doctor, so she'll come and say, "Daddy, you have something in your eye. It looks like a bogey." Relax.
Relax. When you think,
Yeah, I mean, let me look into your ears because, your ear.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so much in your ear. You know, but it's like...
You can't fart silently in front of your child.
Absolutely not. She will tell the teachers.
She'll tell everybody.
No, breaking news. That's what I'm careful around my child, yeah? Because it's breaking news. She's breaking news. She will break the news to anybody that's willing to listen.
I did that in the supermarket once. I said, let me just... My son, Daddy farted. In front of everybody. I said, hey, yo. It's not my son still, you know what I mean?
Neglect.
Just walked away from him.
Neglect.
I don't know him.
Neglect. But what do you think are your best qualities as a father?
Woo! Best qualities? I think, because people don't know this, I'm strict.
Yep, I'm with you.
I'm strict. So my best qualities is the act of saying no and sticking to it. I don't care for your tears.
Yeah.
It means nothing to me. In fact, I drink tears.
Keep crying.
Keep crying, please.
The weatherman told me I was expecting you.
This glass of ice needs water. Keep crying.
No, bro, I hear that.
That's my best quality. Like, because my wife, she's a softie.
Yeah, right.
I'm not. That doesn't mean I'm mean, but my best qualities is always driving home the lesson. There's a lot of things my son has learned.
Yeah.
Because I'm so strict on remaining in my position, just saying no, and you're gonna learn this lesson. Whether it's good or bad or whatever, like, you're gonna learn this. So yeah. How about yours?
Bro, I'm definitely strict because I grew up in a household that my parents were tag teaming.
Yeah.
You know, they said it together and they stuck to it. Do you understand? And it was like, you couldn't even turn, Mum said no, you couldn't turn to Dad.
Yeah.
Dad would just put the newspaper up.
Yeah.
Like, you know the answer. But like, my dad was very strict. And also, one thing I took from my dad is, from young, my dad would speak to me like I'm his friend, but in a way like, he just expects me to understand.
Yeah.
Like I was already some 30-year-old, but I'm only 10.
Yeah.
And half the time he used to say stuff, I'm like, what is this guy on about? This guy loves a good lecture.
Yeah.
But I've adopted that with my daughter.
Oh, yeah.
There's little things that even from, her being 5 going to 6, the idea that when I see something wrong, I pull her aside. I can switch, I will switch.
Oh, yeah.
But it's the balance of, she knows that most of the time Dad is so sweet, Daddy would play about.
Yeah.
So then it shows that difference. So when you switch, they feel that difference, right?
Yeah.
So then when I switch and I see that it's hit home, but kids are always confused because they're just learning as they go along. So they might be even thinking, why is this switching? I didn't even know.
Yeah.
So then at that point is when I put her aside and I speak to her. And I really get into it.
There's times I forget. My son is he's very young.
Yeah.
Only 6.
But we expect so much from them.
You do.
You know? We expect so much. So for me, I was told, her mother told me.
Yeah, got you.
Her mother said to me, do you know your daughter, before she went to bed, she prayed. My daughter's a prayer warrior. She prays.
Yeah.
She's like, because I think she's very close to her grandma. So they go into one, right?
Yeah.
And that's how I know that she's been around the African woman.
Yeah.
Because she said, the day I switched on her about something, when she went to bed for her prayer, she said, God, I know my dad was mad at me and he was very angry. I don't know why. I forgive him.
Oh.
But I want you to forgive him too because he was a bad daddy today. And make him a better daddy.
Oh, that's sweet.
How's that about sweet way? How dare you, better daddy? Would you be eating that ice cream if I was not a better daddy?
No,
those yogurts,
sweet.
if I was not a better daddy?
The fact that she communicates really
She
well.
communicates, yeah. She proper said her feeling.
My son will switch the subject. I can be like, Judah, go and put the plate in the sink, and he'll start telling me about Dragon Ball Z.
Girls are different, bro. You'll come to understand that. Girls are different. I've got 2 nephews.
Oh, yeah?
They're saying, my nephews, my sister's boys, they're different. Their thing is just like, they'll cry, put an angry face, and walk away.
Yeah, that's my son.
And then next minute they're fighting amongst each other in the corner because someone was laughing at someone.
Yeah.
Whereas girls, I learned from my daughter, even my sisters, I remember my sister when she was a baby, it's the same thing. They're good at communicating, they've got personality. They also stick it on you, bro. They have an expectation. They tell you what's wrong.
Oh.
They'll let you know what's wrong. But they also use that to, bro, that's what they become. They become somebody's wife. They terrorize somebody in the future, bro. They tell you, like, and they'll use that same personality. Yeah. They'll use it to manipulate. Like, my daughter could be asleep, and she wakes up at like 2 in the morning. Yeah, they just say, and I rush upstairs to check on her. And she goes, I'm just waking up to check that you are okay, Daddy.
My friend's daughter
what?
does that. Yeah, my friend's daughter does that.
And she's chatting absolute nonsense.
Yeah.
But at that very moment in time, you can't discourage the fact that that is actually a good thing to do.
Yeah.
But she just don't want to go back to sleep, so you have to figure out a way,
Go to your bed.
Absolutely.
That's me.
But
my son tries to this day, my son still sneaks into our bed. And the way he creeps, he'll creep right, you can just see him creeping around the corner into the bedroom. And what he'll do is, because I'm first.
Yeah.
So he'll crawl.
Are you serious?
He'll crawl. So get out of daddy's vision. Then when he's out of my vision, then he'll stand up and go round to mum. But before he can even do that, all he sees is,
get out.
That's all he hears. Click and move. And then you hear,
because in his world, he planned that operation.
Yeah, he planned it.
But it's a beautiful thing, when I think that's something that happens, right? Because it's like, oh, look at mommy and baby.
That's what I'm saying. Eat.
And they're having a proper conversation.
Man. Come on, man. That's why I love children.
Bro,
I love the smell. Have you smelled like a newborn?
Hey! No, skin to skin.
Hey!
When my child was born, it's skin to skin.
Skin to skin?
I saw that at the hospital, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
My son, I was like, they need to bottle that smell or something like, oh my God.
Listen, I remember I was in the hospital, confused about, oh my God, I'm going to become a father. So I'm just taking your time. I started Googling everything.
Yeah.
And I saw this poster in the hospital that says skin to skin. Great for the bonding of you and your child. And I studied that.
Yeah.
When my child, as soon as I called my child, I off my t-shirt. I off my t-shirt like I had breasts. But I held her there, bro. But that bonding is real. But what do you think you've learned from your household that's now equipped you, to be the father that you are? Like I was saying, of course, my dad was able to have that relationship with me, and I see a lot of him in the way I'm with my daughter. I probably will be with my other children, God willing.
Yeah. For me, I didn't grow up with my dad.
Yeah.
He died early in my life. He died around 10, but he left when I was like 4. So
Right.
I say left, he got kicked out. I laugh because my mum back then,
wasn't having it.
Oh man, you couldn't mess with her. She was crazy. So that, funny enough, going into fatherhood, I wasn't scared because I was just like, if I can just not be that, I'm good. Which sounds harsh, but it's the truth. If I can not be,
just be better than that.
Just be better than that, and you've made it. like honest to God. And yeah, and I'm great to say I'm not like him. But at the same time, I do appreciate the person who he is, because really and truly, I wasn't in his shoes. I don't know what it was like
You
to
don't
be
know. Yeah, I hear
a
that.
black
Fair
man
enough.
in the 80s.
We do have these expectations, innit, don't we? We have this entitlement as well as kids. Not knowing that they were once kids, they once grew up, and of course they went through what they. I mean, just off, you know, I'm piggybacking off the back of what you just said. Like we have this expectation that they're our father, so they must father us, or they're our mother, so they must mother us, right? But actually, like then I speak for myself. I think a lot of the time you don't realize that they were once young, just like us, confused, navigating, working things out. And I've gone through that a lot with my father. And also I think that's one of the reasons why also with my daughter's mum, I appreciate her a lot, because it's like you understand that she's going through something as well. I'm sure it was the same for your wife, yeah? They go through things. Like we think as fathers that we're going through stuff, but they're the ones who have actually given birth. They're the ones that have gone through the 9 months. They've gone through the hormonal changes. They've gone through the sort of just being the fear of never being themselves again. That someone being dependent on them way beyond being dependent on us.
I hear that, but like, I bust a nut, innit? I'm just like, where's my credit?
And your brain exploded.
Yeah. Nah, joking. You know what? You're right, because when I saw my wife give birth, I said, yo.
Never me. So we were screaming, we can't handle pain.
I said, oh my God.
Bro, we can't handle pain. You know that baby when that baby's kicking? Me, small tummy ache, I'm screaming, bruv. Small tummy ache, I'm trying to look for the GP.
Bruv, let my fart come out harder than it needs to come out.
Thank you. Problem.
You know when it rips?
Bro.
I'm scared.
Listen, we're talking about when you're in the toilet and it's been in traffic. It's been in that hardcore traffic, you know that, what kind of traffic? What kind of traffic we talking about? Bro, and then suddenly they just go, it's time to go. Rat-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Bro, that one, the pain.
I said, you know what? Men have nothing to complain about.
Absolutely.
We don't have nothing to complain about.
That's why we just have to start our job from a certain point. We're really meant to be personal assistants, you know?
Yeah, we are.
If you look at it like that, bruv, I think you're good. Personal assistants.
Yeah, we go out, we make our money.
Yeah.
Just like the woman can.
Yeah.
And we come home and, oh, honey, do you need this?
Yeah, especially at that very early stage. If you understand that you are the personal assistant, make sure that your woman is correct. She's fantastic.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that, you know, she can't go and get hers, but clearly the breaks that they have is different to the breaks that we'll have. Yeah. The reason for their breaks is different to our reason for our breaks. So,
here's a question.
Yeah, man.
Fatherhood and stardom, because we're both on TV. We're in the limelight. Yeah. You know, yourself, radio, and everything that you've got going for you. What's that like? As you're,
my daughter's aware now. Before I didn't think she was aware.
Right.
But she's aware to some extent that daddy's on TV, daddy's on radio. Yeah. And she'll tell her teachers, and I think also our teachers contribute because our teachers are aware a little bit, but I still do my best, bro, to like keep her as normal as possible at this stage. So for me, I don't put that on a pedestal when it comes to her. Right. So I remember it was my birthday. On my birthday, I went to pick her up from from school. And the teacher's like, yeah, you know, she's made sure the whole day everyone knows it's your birthday. So happy birthday, daddy. She's made about 4 cards. Every card was, it was wrong, so she started again. But as we're leaving, she's telling everybody, it's my daddy's birthday. It's my daddy's birthday. And as she was walking out the school, she got a bit too excited. Because she does this thing, when we get to our school sometimes, I'm dropping off, she'll run ahead of me, just before they get to the teachers, and she'll be like, it's Eddie Kadi.
Oh my God.
The first time she did that, I wanted to collapse, because I didn't know that's it. So then this time she was like, it's Eddie Kadi's birthday. So there was one woman that turned, took 2 looks and clocked that it was me.
Right.
Came to me now to have a conversation. She was like, I would love to take a selfie with you. At that point, it was cute. On a normal day, we can do a selfie. We can have a conversation. But because I was with my little one, I didn't want to show her that side.
Oh, okay.
So I had to say to her, please, no selfie. No, like, it won't make sense to her why me and you are just taking a random selfie for now. So like, she was like, oh, you know, I said, please understand my child. If my child is there, that situation doesn't exist. You know, and that's why I am. You know?
Yeah.
Is your little one aware?
Aware?
Especially from the jungle. That must
Bro,
Over.
Before the jungle.
It was already a problem, yeah.
Just me just on the couch, just sitting with Mo.
Oh, of course,
Bro,
of course.
you know what he did? We went to a party. Why is my son in the living room? When the party's outside, why is my son in the living room showing the adults on TV? Went to, because you know the TV has the apps and stuff.
Yeah.
Went and found all the episodes and
said,
that's my dad right there.
Straight up.
Watch. I made everybody watch.
But it's a beautiful thing,
It's
isn't it?
a beautiful thing.
You know, but like, because there is that balance. It's definitely important that they see you being successful.
Yeah.
You know, they see you doing something and being consistent at it.
And that's the beauty of I think for what we have,
Yeah.
you know, not everybody has this kind of privilege, but it's beautiful for them to see opportunity and because I take my son to places where I wouldn't have gone.
I'm getting my head around that.
Yeah. You know.
I hate it, yeah, but it's that idea. I mean, these kids won't appreciate it anyway because for them it's like they don't know any worse.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? They don't know any worse. From when you just put them on the plane straight away, they'll be like, "What's a bus?" Listen, I remember one time I kid you not, my car. I didn't have my car. I went to pick up my little one, and she said, "Daddy, where's the car?" I said, "We don't have a car. We're gonna take the bus." She said, "The bus?"
No, but
bruv, the way she said the bus.
Even when you just said that, I'm going away
said,
from you now.
what?
Bruv.
I said, spell bus. Spell it.